Alright, so I decided to start uploading, like, lazy content that requires no effort because this YouTube channel is slightly dead, in case it wasn't apparent. The upload schedule is really inconsistent. I don't feel like anyone subscribed to this channel actually cares, but that's fine, because, you make your bed and now you must lie in it type thing. I chose to never upload, but, let's change that a tiny bit, right? Summer vacation's starting, so maybe I can just rant into the mic for a little bit and entertain at least like 3 people. And that's 3 people that would have maybe been bored otherwise, so good for me. Anyways, today I'm gonna tell a little story, right? And it's about a life lesson I learned. So, I was trying to make a box of pasta because I wanted to enjoy a nice plate of spaghetti and meatballs yesterday because I was very hungry, and spaghetti and meatballs happens to be one of my favorite foods. So, nothing's going wrong. I'm cooking up the meatballs. I'm creating some really nice homemade pasta sauce, mixed in some onions and tomatoes for extra flavor. Had my mix of seasonings and whatnot. And then I start trying to toss the box of pasta into the, heated up water that was boiling now. There's some garlic salt in it. I toss in a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick. And then I finally just dump the entire box of pasta in there. And, I'm thinking, alright, sweet. This will be done in like 10 minutes, and then I can relax while it's heating up a little bit. I don't have to think as hard as I do with the meatballs and bread stuff. Nope. No, I look in the bowl, or the pot, I mean, and there's fucking weevils in it. These little pasta parasites snuck into the box and ruined all my pasta. They are now boiling in hell, or at least I hope so, rising to the top of the water because they chose to inhabit this specific box of spaghetti. So I'm getting kind of mad. I'm a little upset. It's a little gross. I just wanted to enjoy a nice plate of spaghetti, and now there's freaking random bugs in my spaghetti that are making this dinner take way too long to make because I now have to go for a second box of pasta, throw the water out, throw the spaghetti out, and start over from boiling pasta. So, I grab the second box, and I'm thinking, alright, that's weird. Maybe it's just a coincidence, right? It can't be that bad. So I put in the water, I start boiling it, I toss in the garlic salt and olive oil again, and then pour in the second box of pasta. And I'm thinking, alright. And no, it's not alright. I see weevils rising to the top of the water again. These disgusting little bugs. I hate them so much. They ruined my pasta a second time. And I'm getting really upset at this point. Because this world can take a lot from the people on it. And maybe that's an edgy statement, but it's true. It takes and takes. But the one thing I'm not going to let it take is my fucking dinner tonight. You know what I mean? I'm making spaghetti and meatballs. It's one of my favorite foods. I'm not letting these little demons stop me, these little pasta devils eating all of my grain for no reason. So, I dump it out again, because it's disgusting. I don't want to eat pasta laced in bugs. And I decide to go to a different part of my house, completely detached, and I'm thinking, okay, there's pasta hidden away back here in a random drawer. This should be good, right? This should be completely fine. It's my pantry's infested. I have to clean it out now, but it happens. So let's use this third pasta box, and I do my little ceremony of heating up the water again, letting it boil, tossing in the garlic salt, tossing in the olive oil, and then I toss in the box of pasta. And I'm thinking, all right, sweet, everything's fine. Nope, not fine. 3 weevils pop up to the top of the water, roasting alive. And at this point, I have been making pasta, or at least attempting to, for like an entire hour. So I just scooped them out with a spoon, took out the destroyed noodles, and then just ate the rest. Because it's like, I just have to settle at that point. I'm really looking forward to this plate of spaghetti and meatballs, and this was edible enough for me. So I'm getting pretty upset at this point, because I have opened 3 boxes of spaghetti, And 3 out of 3 have had some kind of random bug in it ruining my dinner. So, the reason I tell this story, right, is because I was really mature, in quotation marks, right, when I was a bit younger. I was operating off of this suffering builds character mindset, and I would say it a lot too, and I feel like people thought I was joking when I said it, but I was being like half serious. And anytime anything bad happened, I would just be like, well, there's like a life lesson over here, you know, character development. No, there's no character development here. Because, like, let's say, I don't know, you bang your knee up really bad and it hurts. Well, you know, now you can grow with the pain. You can learn to be more tolerant towards pain so it doesn't hurt as much in the future. Some, like, random garbage you can use to justify it. That was kind of how I was. But this instance, I had done nothing wrong. I just wanted to eat my fucking pasta. You know, without random parasites in each individual box of spaghetti. Nothing I did warranted that. So there was no life lesson there. There was no, oh, I can take this event and use it to become a stronger person. Because I couldn't. I'm just bitter and now hungry because 3 boxes of pasta were thrown out the window. So, the point I'm making is this, right? Sometimes in life, things are gonna suck. And they're gonna suck for literally no reason. Alright? This world can take a lot from people, and this is an edgy statement, I know. But it's not out to get you, per se. Maybe some of the people living in it are, I don't know, crazy people out there. But the world itself is cruelly indifferent to the fact you exist. It doesn't care about you, but it also doesn't hate you. So, when random stuff like this happens, it's not necessarily some kind of random trial and tribulation for you to overcome. It's not specifically some kind of event that you need to go through for character development. No, sometimes shit just sucks. Like when I opened my 3rd box of pasta and dumped it in the water and had to settle for like less bugs than before. That sucked. But it was something I had to do because I didn't feel like going through my 4th, probably also weevil-infested box of pasta that night. You know? There's no character development. So the thing I kind of learned is sometimes in life, you can be mad at things, right? Because that was kind of what it's about. I just saw things that sucked and went, yeah, cool, necessary character growth, suffering builds character. No, not always. Alright? Those boomers that say that, they're lying to you. Right? They're the kind of people to say that, man, kids these days have it so easy. When I was younger, I had to, like, walk through 5 miles of broken glass and then, like, go on the last mile on all 4s just to get to school alive, to dodge, like, the nuclear bombs flying overhead. Alright? These people are bitter, and suffering builds character mindsets just make you bitter like them. So be angry. Sometimes completely unjust things will happen to you, for literally no reason. You have the right to be mad. Alright? That's all I'm saying. And this ramble session has gone on for nearly 8 minutes at this point. And that's what it is. Maybe it's just me venting. Maybe it's me actually trying to communicate some kind of grand idea. But, yeah, you know, it's just okay to be angry at unfortunate circumstances because this world isn't out to get you. It's not out to get me. It doesn't care about any of us because it's an inanimate object. And that's the life lesson I learned, you know? Not everything is a life lesson. Sometimes shit just sucks. Anyways, I did wind up making the pasta. And I enjoyed it. You know? I had the meatballs. I had my custom-made red sauce. I had questionable spaghetti. And I quite enjoyed my dinner. Sure, it was a process to get there, and I wanted to give up halfway through, but I persisted, in spite of the stupid pasta devils ruining my entire fucking dinner option that night. You know? So yeah, have a good one.